So a 2-1 win here at Glossop in the Manchester Premier Cup. You must be delighted to get back to winning ways.
I think it was important for the lads that we got that confidence boost of a win, but I thought it was the lads acquitted themselves really well. Again, another week where we've lost Jack Dyche, Mitch Gannon, so that's 9 first-team players, and if we go and lose Craig tonight, so it just seems every game we're losing one, and I've been desperately trying to get to add one every game, but I thought it was a game that I felt would suit maybe our younger players, more, not so much of a stretch for them, as opposed to playing in the Premier at the moment. Seems to be they're up against really strong men. Every team, Radcliffe, Lancaster, Basford, have all got like really strong people on the pitch. And I think that's been maybe a stretch too far for our lads. But today I thought this would be a really good game to see whether our lads can handle this level of club. So I was really pleased with it. Great win for them.
In the Manchester Premier Cup, what's your sort of priority on this competition? Are you wanting to go all the way, or is it just a way to kind of build confidence and get a couple of wins?
I think any competition, you just take one game at a time. I mean, I think the club would like us to do really well, and I think it's great if we can have, we need to get bodies back and start improving our league form, because obviously that will feel like we're competitive and that we're on a journey to stability and growth. But I think all fans, the board and everybody would like to keep competitive in the league and the cup competitions, whether that be this cup, the Cheshire Senior Cup or the FA Trophy. I just want to take each game as it comes and treat it like with the same seriousness, and I think tonight we treated it like it was a league match. We wanted to practice all the stuff that we did last Saturday and that we'll do next Saturday, and we wanted to give plenty of minutes to the people that will probably play. I mean, I know it's a strange one, but that is our strongest team that we put out, and at the moment, until we have an abundance of players, we will just be putting out our strongest team in every game, and whether that be this cup or the league, because we need to just keep strong. When we're playing the league, we get a game like this again, I'll just be wanting to keep the momentum going and keep the growth, because these are great opportunities for us to practice things, and I thought there was lots of stuff today that I think we added and paid off for us.
You mentioned there was 8 first-team players out before the game. Craig Ellison got a bit of an injury, and Carter Waters had 90 minutes. He looked like he was tiring towards the end. Are we looking like getting any back for Saturday?
Good question that I keep asking. I'm 3 weeks ago I was told 2 to 3 weeks, and we had 8 players, and then we lost Jack Dyche, and that was a bit of a blow because it half led to the second goal at Basford, and then we had to use Carter and change shape. I thought Carter did brilliant tonight in a 9 role. I thought he used his body well, he used his pace well. Just disappointed for him that he didn't get an opportunity to see the eyes of the goalkeeper and get a shot off. Yeah, he was tired. It was always going to be a tough one for him. We were already preparing the sub for him. Fortunately, we didn't do the sub at the point before Craig got injured. But yeah, Craig getting injured is another blow. And it's a hard one for me to digest, because lots of them there's a mixture. There's 10 lads out now, 5 are knocks from things that impact injuries, but 5 are from muscle injuries, and I think that comes down to conditioning and, if you like, managing minutes, and unfortunately we're trying to gauge how much we work with our lads to make sure. And I think the real danger now is that the likes of Liam Tung, Joe Green, Harry Benz and other people with muscle injuries like Jason, that we manage them back. We can see that we're doing that with James Jones. We've got another 60 minutes, heavy pitch, so I thought that was right. We're trying to build his minutes up because we don't want to risk anybody else getting injured. So hopefully our good practice means that we don't, but you can't legislate for a centre forward to get smashed and goes off, or a goalkeeper pulls a hamstring kicking a ball. It's just sort of not the usual sort of stuff. But we've obviously got this 16. I'm hopeful of adding 1 or 2 in the next couple of days. As I said in the website, that I've put a lot of inquiries in. The 7 days are up now. We're in negotiations with players. I've been able to spread the net a little bit further in terms of loan opportunities. So a little bit clearer about the targets that we can actually attract. The real problem for me is, do I take people in short term and wait for our, the likes of Tony and Kyle and Jonah Mitchell and all them to come back, or do we add 1 or 2 that will be long-term solutions as well and enhance the group going over the whole of the season? So I think we need both at the moment. I think we need a couple of medium term, long term, but they're a great group of players, great lads, and they want to play for Hyde, the fit ones and the injured ones, so I want to give them every opportunity for getting that shirt back. So I've got to be very clever about what I add and when I add it, and but we definitely, I mean, I've been saying it for weeks, we definitely need to add. I thought we could probably get away with tonight's game with the squad we had. You know, less Jack Dyche, and we did, but I don't think we'll be able to get away with this group of players and to get a result against Scarborough. It's going to be a tough ask for them. But like I said, we'll work really hard, and hopefully we had 1 or 2 players, get 1 or 2 off the treatment table, and we put in a really positive performance against Scarborough, because we need to see the wheel turning in terms of the performances and results in the league.
Cheers, Jim.